You ever hear a book title and immediately think, okay, I have to read that? That was me when I stumbled on Our Husband Has Gone Mad Again by Ola Rotimi. And let me tell you, this book lives up to its title in the best way possible. Now imagine this. You're a young soldier back from fighting in the Congo. You have 3 wives, one you married out of love, one you inherited, and one you took for political gain. You're running for office, but you barely know what politics is about. And just when you think life is under control, your modern, American-educated wife lands in Nigeria, unannounced. Oh, and she thinks she's the only wife. Meet Major Lejoka-Brown, a retired military man turned politician, or at least trying to be. He has 3 wives. The first, Lizzie, is the educated one. She's been in America studying medicine, completely unaware that she shares her husband. The second, Mama Rashida, came as part of a family tradition. When Lejoka-Brown's older brother died, he was gifted his brother's wife, because, tradition. The third, Sakira, was a strategic marriage. Her mother, the powerful leader of the National Union of Nigerian Market Women, made it clear, marry my daughter, and you have the market women's votes. Simple politics, right?
Okay.
Spoiler, it was not that simple. So Lizzie finishes her studies and decides, hey, it's time to go home to my husband. Except, Lejoka-Brown never expected her to actually come home. And when she does, she walks straight into the lion's den, or rather, a household where 2 other women have already staked their claim. Picture this. Lejoka-Brown rushes to the airport to pick Lizzie up, hoping to hide her from the others. But plot twist, the plane lands early. Lizzie, being smart, figures out his father's house and goes there herself. By the time Lejoka-Brown gets back, she's already home. And now he has to explain why 2 other women are calling him husband.
I'm not going to comment on that. I'll get fined for the rest of my life.
Let the chaos begin. Ola Rotimi doesn't just give us comedy. He gives us a hilarious snapshot of Nigeria during a time of cultural transition. Lizzie is the symbol of change. She's bold, educated, and doesn't fit the mold of a traditional wife. She jokes with her husband, chases him around playfully. Meanwhile, Sakira, the youngest wife, is watching in horror. This is not how African wives behave. And at one point, overwhelmed, Sakira literally runs away screaming,
"Our husband has gone mad again."
That moment right there, that's the title of the play. And it's brilliant. Some readers see this play as political satire, a jab at Nigeria's chaotic post-independence politics. But for me, it's also about African families evolving. It's about how tradition and modernity clash, mix, and reshape our homes. Lejoka-Brown himself is an interesting case. He starts off as this stereotypical African man, traditional, authoritative, and clueless about women's emotions. But as the play goes on, Lizzie's influence changes him. He realizes he doesn't need politics to prove his worth, and he even chooses love over power. This tiny book, just 86 pages long, packs so much laughter, wisdom, and cultural insight. Now, was it perfect? Well, there's one thing I struggled with, reading stage directions. You see, this is a play, not a novel. So sometimes, instead of flowing dialogue, I'd hit a stage note like spoken off stage or moves to window. It took me a while to adjust, but honestly, that's not even a complaint. It just made me wish I could watch it live. Let me spoil it by saying, Lizzie wins. She gets her husband all to herself. How? Well, you'll have to read it yourself to find out. Our Husband Has Gone Mad Again is a short but fantastic read, and I recommend it to anyone who enjoys comedy, African literature, or just a lighthearted take on serious social themes. Ola Rotimi was one of Nigeria's finest playwrights. He wrote plays that made people laugh, think, and question society. He understood that humor is a powerful tool for storytelling, and this book proves it. If you've read this book, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't, well, what are you waiting for? Link to get a copy in the description. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this review, subscribe for more classic African literature discussions, and I'll see you next time. Happy reading!